Hello everybody, Calamity here, and I have an interesting replay for you today. It's actually one of my own. Yes, the teacher becomes the student, or whatever the saying is. We're going to take a look at one of my own replays, but we're going to do a little bit of a different spin on how I analyze a replay. And yes, we are going to be critiquing my gameplay a little bit, but to give you context in this game, I'm sure a lot of supports have had games like this, but I was being told I wasn't healing enough as a support. I'm playing Kiriko in this game, and one of my DPS characters was just like, dude, I need healing, I need healing, I need the supports to stop doing damage and heal me. It was like one of those kinds of games. Now that is something you never want to tell your supports to do, because like, for example, if you have a Zen and he has his Harmony Orb out, how is he going to heal more? He's healing as much as he can outside of his ult. But I wasn't playing Zen, I was playing Kiriko. But we'll take a look-see, not from my point of view, but from this DPS's point of view. So yes, I am in this game, obviously. And we're going to take a look at, it's the Soldier. The Soldier was the one that was on my team, and he said that I just was not healing enough. So we will see if he is correct. And you guys can comment too, like, by the time you're done watching this replay, do you guys agree with the Soldier? Do you guys think I wasn't healing him enough? Or just, you know, both me and the other support weren't healing him enough? Or if he was just not playing well. And I haven't seen this replay since I played the game, obviously, so maybe he was right. I am solo queue for this game. I am not duoed with anyone or in a group or anyone within this team. So with that being said, let's go ahead and fast forward here. So I do have a good idea of how this game goes. Obviously, I just played it yesterday, but I know we did well on this first point. At least we won this one, but then we proceeded to lose the next two rounds, and then once that happened, that's when the complaining started. So we'll see. So immediately, our Juno is dead. That's not a good look, and immediately you need to play more safe no matter what role you are, because you're down a lot of heals. You only have me as the Kiriko as your healer. Peeking a Roadhog that's standing next to that well is a very scary choice. Still peeking him a little bit. Very, very scary. So far, it's okay. Like, this is just normal gameplay. He doesn't really need healing. He's been fine. He's been shooting the Pharah. Okay, shooting the Roadhog. If I were to nitpick here, a little too much focus on the Roadhog. He should be... If I were this Soldier, I would be trying to poke the backline more and not just focus a, 600 HP Roadhog that's probably getting healed by both the other Juno and the Life Weaver here. So I would have just poked right here, and then, his backline's in trouble because he's just trying to fish for hooks in the well. That's what all Roadhogs do on this map, right? That's what he's trying to do. He's looking at him like he's juicy. So I get killed by the Echo, and then he gets killed by the Echo as well, and the cast. So I mean, that's just unfortunate.
I've seen tougher spot.
Let's go next.
Ready for you.
Okay. I don't know what he was trying to shoot there, but okay. He's very scared to deepen his angle as Soldier, because, like, again, if he goes just down here just to poke, what's gonna look at you here? Like, is a Life Weaver gonna scare you? With the, his little pew pew, like, he can be scary, I guess, with that major perk, but he doesn't have it yet. So I mean, I don't know why we're not being a little bit more aggressive. This is very passive, especially from the Soldier. I know all the Soldier mains are looking at him like, dude, why aren't you like going around being annoying, poke on the off angle and sides and stuff? But this is how a lot of people play it at my elo, I guess.
Get out of my face.
That was a weird play from the Roadhog. Okay, I know I'm like critiquing everybody here, but we're mainly here just to look at was this Soldier being healed enough by me, or was he just like out of position and just like blaming it on me because he kept dying? That's what we're looking at mainly here. But
Watch my six.
you know, of course, I'm gonna critique all the little things we see in between.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
My ultimate is almost ready.
But I mean, I would say he's living. I mean, he's only died once so far in this round. Okay, I don't know why I Suzu'd there, to be honest.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Fire Zarya.
I've got you in my sights.
Zoning ult, I guess, and I did heal him there. Well, disrespecting the Deadeye is certainly a play.
Blocking satellite vector.
Okay, let's go next.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Biotic healing ready for you.
Let's increase our pace.
Hey, he's playing in the back again. I mean, I died, but Juno's still alive to heal him. Almost got the echo. So, another thing that this soldier was telling me in comms was like my positioning was bad because I wasn't able to heal him or whatever. This dude's positioning is very, very passive for a soldier. If I was this soldier, I would not be here. I would not be here because he doesn't have a good angle on like any of them. I would be poking over here, or if you want to get fancy, Helix Rocket up here. You'll get a better view. Just saying, this is very passive.
Thanks. Everyone heal up.
Okay, that time he got caught off guard by the cast a little bit. He was like shooting the Roadhog and he was trying to go for this mini, but then ran into a cast. Scared him. I mean, I am there and I did try to heal. It's just a little bit unfortunate he got caught off guard. See, I was there. I was there and you guys saw my healing, what's it called? Fuda or whatever. Anyways, I was there. Okay. It really disrespects Deadeye. Like, obviously it doesn't matter here, but that's a habit. Like, he just hears the Deadeye, he does not care to go for cover. He just thinks, oh, I'd win, I'm gonna shoot it, or whatever. But that's the end of the first round. Like I said, the first round went well, but after that, it goes downhill. Okay, so second round.
Understood.
One more win. Send them back.
And yeah, just for even more context, this guy wasn't like angry out the gate, just like, oh my god, my healers suck, they're not healing me. It kind of like grew. He was like, hey healers, I'm gonna need you guys to stop doing damage and start healing more. At first, and then he started, it just got gradually worse because he just kept dying, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. Again, yeah, he does get the echo here, but this is a very passive angle, and you're on the floor as soldier. Like, again, you could have been up here, and you also could have still gotten that kill. While not being in, very close to hammer range of a Rhine that's around the corner here. So, just for reference, for other DPS mains out there that are curious about positioning, this is not the best spot to be in.
The objective is now active.
This is what you should be doing. Off angling on the side. This is good. Now deepen your angle and you can get more. But it's okay. Once he wants to play safe, go for point. That works too. He also took the, if you guys see on the to the left of me, he took the adrenaline shot perk. So he will be able to heal himself even more, and he'll get an attack speed boost. But the difference is it's not an like a small AoE anymore. It's just for him. So that's the trade-off with the adrenaline shot. For those that don't know. He's doing fine. He is being healed. He just got bubble as well. He's shooting a Ryan shield. Again, on the floor positioning. I guess we're dealing with something in the back. I don't know who, but yeah, he's just kind of really focusing that tank shield. There you go, he's shooting the lifesaver now, but I'm really surprised they didn't push up on a soldier because we were dealing with something back there. I don't know why he gave himself his shot. There's not really anything there. He didn't really need healing. Questionable. Okay. I don't know why he's shooting. Like, I guess the attack boost, I understand, but it's still a heal, right? Like, it's you're still using it to heal yourself. Like, look, right here. Why here? You're full HP. You got bubble again. I mean, at that point, it was just because your team fell over. Like, we were already dead. I think the Cass and the Juno died. Like, I can't out-heal that. It's just you and the rest of their team, so... we go next. Let's see. I mean, good usage of the shot there, but... And Juno's also healing him there.
Thanks.
I don't know why I Suzy. My Susys suck. Maybe something else is happening on my screen that I Suzy, but I don't think I was.
Quit buzzing around, kid.
I mean, he just got healed by Juno. I mean, good job there. He got his soldier counterpart.
That's better.
Okay. Killed by the Juno again. Juno not paying attention to the Deadeye, unfortunate, but let's see.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Stay out. I've got you in my sights. I've got you in my sights.
He looked so lost. And I guess he was trying to get value out of his ult there, but yeah. That just wasn't a good whole thing.
Still got some fight in me. These barrels are smoking.
Alright, let's see. Juno dies again. This is kind of just like going in by yourself. Like, yeah, me and Cass are there, but we're not going to try to do a 3v5. So this wasn't a good play for him. He's just sending it down main. We need to just chill. We need to regroup because he saw the tank die, right? And he saw the Juno die. Like right here, look, Juno dead. You see the body, and then you see us. We're not pushing. I had to Suzy the Cass. And now you see your tank die, so now you should know 3v5. Are we gonna win this? Not likely. None of us have ults. We need to regroup, and this isn't it. So we go next, and let's see what happens here. There, I can understand a little bit of the frustration with the lack of heals here. That one I can understand. Because we're over here and we're just trying to get the point because overtime. And at least he was doing the right thing and trying to go for the healers and off angle finally. It's just we weren't there to distract the Rhine, so the Rhine was able to turn around and go for him there. But that one I can understand a little bit of the frustration. Sure. And I believe that is the end for this round. I don't think we take it here. Nah. Maybe? Hold on. Hold on. Hold everything. There's one more. Never mind.
Get out of my way or I'll run you over.
I appreciate that he knew that the Rhine was there and actually tried to, you know, don't let him set up and get there for free. That was a good play. Again, he keeps using the attack speed aspect of the adrenaline shot, but you need to still use it as if it was a heal. That is still your heal button, and you're using it in an offensive way, and now you don't have any heals. See, like right here, now would have been a good time to use your adrenaline shot, get your health back, and do damage. I mean, Juno was there to try to heal you. But I think at this point it's just over. Okay, so final round. This is where he was like full tilted, blaming supports at this point. So let's see. So I do notice like 1 or 2 instances where, yeah, I guess he wasn't getting healed enough. But I don't think that's the sole reason why we lose this. But let's see.
The objective is now active.
Okay. Passive and always constantly looking down main needs to go on the side again. Like, let the ball do his thing. Like, right? Like, imagine if he wasn't here with his angle so condensed and he was just here. You literally have a mega you can run back to. You have all this free... Like, this is a way better angle. Way better shot, and you can focus more than just a Rhine shield. Okay, this is a better usage of your shot. I mean, Juno is healing him. I gave him Suzu, but he's also just standing in the open here versus the other soldier. And yeah, we're in the open. I can't out-heal that. The correct play, by the way, for those that are curious, was to not leave me. He was there with me. We go back. Because he said I wasn't with him healing him. That was his words to me in comms. I was like, bro, I was literally right behind you. Literally right behind you. Okay? So he does get healed there. Here. Right here, he should have stayed until I healed him. Too impatient to go out into the middle. I mean, I did give him Sizu, but my attention was also focused elsewhere on something else. But he just ran out into the open.
Minefield deployed.
私がついてる
Impersonate somebody else. I've got you in my sights. Affirmative.
His healing was a little delayed here, and I wouldn't have popped my ult at half health, but he also did have a health kit. You could easily run to. You are a soldier. You have a run. You can get the med kit if you aren't being healed. But the Juno eventually gets him here. Looks like.
Smithereen.
Feels like sunlight, huh?
I hear you, pumpkin. I hear you, pumpkin. I hear you, pumpkin.
Okay. Again, looking down main.
I'm on fire! Let the Kitsune guide you!
Step right up.
On the mission. Stay out of my way.
At least I'm with him. Again. Good kill. Good kill, but this positioning is terrible. He's out in the open, standing up right here. You should have done the same thing from over here. Play your range a little bit more. He just got instantly deleted by the Reaper and I believe the Moira, right? Let's see, because how am I supposed to out-heal that? Let's see.
Kill the Mahol.
Yeah, the Reaper deletes half his health. See, like, I tried to TP to him, but even if the Reaper wasn't hitting him, the Moira ult certainly gets him there. So it's not lack of your healers trying here.
I am attacked!
I'll show my stats as well at the end, by the way. We'll show.
Locking satellite vector!
Good kill on the Juno. Walks into the Reaper ult. If this man would have just stopped moving and just stood here, I could have had LOS and healed him. Instead, he runs back into the Reaper ult.
These barrels are smoking.
I guess you can make the argument that I could have TP'd to him, but I'm not going to trust my TP location and not put me in front of that Reaper ult either. So that's why I stayed on my end. But let's see. You see there because I thought the cast was going to die to the Bastion ult. I mean, he has a shot and he got healed there. Focusing way too much on that Ryan shield. It bugs me every time I see this guy dump a clip into the shield. Go for somebody else, dude. I gave him Suzu. You can see me healing him. Again, I was literally right behind him. Can't heal that. Cannot heal that.
I think we're outnumbered.
You can get mad at your healers all day, every day, but I cannot out-heal that. No healer can. Except Mercy if she reses you. That's it. Waste of a Helix rocket. That's just being nitpicky, though. This is what he should have been doing the whole time. This off angle to the side. Now just take care of the Bastion.
Overtime.
I appreciate him trying to touch the point.
Let the Kitsune!
Now he just wasted. That is just a misplay because I'm sure he thought he had to touch the point, but it already was So if we go back to the replay, we can see that the ball already had touched the point. I think for a second there before he gets charged off. That's why it counts into overtime, because if you see here, the soldier is not on the point and neither is the ball, but because the ball touched it earlier, it, for those that don't know, as long as you touch the point even once, like 3-ish seconds before, you know, the winning tick happens, you get overtime. So the ball already had done that, but obviously this wasn't communicated. Dude didn't know and wasn't sure, so it's not really his fault here for trying to run to the point and completely ignore the bastion. Like, you didn't know. That's anybody could have made that mistake. I will critique myself on one thing though about this death. I guess I should have played behind him here, because the one time I didn't play with him or behind him, he died, and I guess I could have saved him had I gone on his side. But in my defense, I was trying to just use my Kitsune down mid to get value for it with like anybody that was going down mid. And then if I had TP'd with him, maybe I give him Kitsune. Maybe that plays out differently because he has his ult here. So that last part was just a bit unfortunate. Just because he didn't know, right? He just saw you had a touch. I will admit there was like maybe 1 or 2 instances where this dude could have been healed and saved, sure. But I think the Juno and sometimes me had like a good uptime on him. Some of his other deaths though are definitely just more on him. And the other thing, again, I'm sure a lot of soldiers will agree with me here, is that soldier is one of the least healing requirement heroes to play. Like, again, you have the ability to drop your healing biotic field, and if you went for the adrenaline shot, I believe that heals you even more. And he kept just using it for the attack speed and less for the healing. But if you're gonna complain about heals, then use your one healing button, you know, as your healing button and not just for a damage boost. And you also have the ability to constantly run for medkits, which I never saw him do once. You should definitely try to do that more often if you feel like your healers are not doing enough for you. In fact, that is exactly what tracers do as well, or just any flankers. You know, they're not going to keep spamming, or at least the good ones aren't going to keep spamming, oh, I need heals, I need heals, I need heals. No, they're just going to be like, if I'm not getting healed, I'll heal myself. Go for a medkit. That side, you have one there. If you really need to go back, you have this one here, right? Like, you have options. Don't just stand there and be like, oh, I don't have any health. This sucks. I can't do anything. And then worst case scenario, don't be impatient like this dude was, constantly like running around. I need heals. I need heals. You still have passive health regen. I know that's probably not what you want to hear, but just give yourself a second. Hide behind cover, chill, let that HP regen kick in, and then go again. Again, him just running around and panicking, oh, I have to do something, oh, I have to do something, is what got him killed here when we were fighting on the point. Right? He ran here, like, oh, I gotta save something, I gotta save the point, but like, if he had just chilled here for a second, let me heal him, or just let the HP regen kick in or whatever, then he could have tried to recontest with full HP instead of running out there with like half. Just a quick word to all the DPS tank mains out there that get mad at their supports for not healing. It's never that I don't want to heal you and that I'm clearly ignoring healing you for the sake of doing damage. It's either because my attention is preoccupied somewhere else, like I'm healing someone else, or there's a threat in front of me and I'm trying to deal with that as well. Because like, if a Reaper shows up in front of my face, as an example, I'm not going to go, oh, soldier needs healing, let me look at him and left click. No, I'm going to be like, I'm going to throw kunais at this guy until he, you know, stops being in my face at the very least, and then I'll go heal. Or if I have my TP, I guess I can just try to TP away and then like reposition myself or something like that. Like, I'm going to deal with what's in front of me. I'll let you guys decide if you guys think I wasn't healing enough, or if you think the soldier was demanding too much from his supports or whatever. Because to me, like, you might look at these numbers and be like, dude, you didn't heal as much as like everyone else in the lobby. Yeah, because in Kiriko should be, in my opinion, off angling and trying to do as much damage as possible. Like, yeah, obviously I'm not gonna ignore healing completely, but I still healed. I still got like almost 10,000 healing. It's a little bit behind on the Juno and it looks bad in comparison to the Moira, but I still healed. I still left clicked. You know, obviously, could my Kiriko game have been better? Of course. But I don't think this is terrible, and I think more supports play like this the higher you go into the rank, so it's just something you have to adapt to. Like, not everyone's just going to be your personal heal bot. But like I said, I do think there was maybe like one or two instances where like, okay, yeah, he definitely needed to be healed there, but I don't know. I looked at a lot of his deaths and I was like, either poor positioning or like, what do you want me to do, dude? You ran into the middle of the point and multiple people are shooting you, or you got charged by a Rhine. Like that, I can't do anything there. Or if you ult and then you just walk into them, you know, with the life tree up and expect them to just flop over, I got bad news for you. It's not happening. It is not happening. He also has 13 deaths. That's the most on anybody on this team. I don't care what rank you are, or excuse me, what role you are playing, what character you are playing. 13 deaths is a you problem. Like, obviously, I'm not expecting everyone to have 0 deaths either, but 13 is on a little bit on the feedy side. Like, you need to play carefully. You need, and he's telling me about positioning. You need to position yourself better so that you're still dealing damage without putting yourself in so much danger. And you could argue about the map doesn't really allow for that. It sucks and all that stuff. But I caught a lot of times where I thought this dude could have off angled much better than just running it down main and constantly shooting a Rhine shield, in my opinion. But I'm curious to know what you guys think. Should I have been healing more? On the soldier or just in general? Let me know. And that's going to do it for this replay. Leave a like, subscribe if you like this kind of content. I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. And drop a comment if you want me to look at your own replay. I'll be more than happy to do so. See you in the next video.